So get this, on Feb 16, 2021, this diver's filming underwater, and boom, he sees something straight up insane. Man almost had a heart attack on the spot, like he thought he was done for. What he saw? A giant shark statue that looked like a freaking sea monster, covered in rust, teeth sharp as hell, totally nightmare fuel. Luckily, he wasn't diving solo. His crew was with him. That probably saved him from panicking hard. If he'd gone alone, this man might still be down there. Anyway, they posted the vid on social, and it totally blew up. Now every diver and their dog's trying to check out that lake. The green-tinted water and the dark lake bed made the giant shark statue way creepier in real life. So yeah, it kinda became a hot spot for divers. But yo, that wasn't the end. Later on, another video pops up. This other diver heads down to see the shark statue again and spots something weird. Right next to the shark, there's this cute little dog statue. Looks all adorable, but underwater in that creepy vibe? Nah, it's unsettling. And then, boom, something legit terrifying shows up. A huge, unidentifiable shape just chilling there. As the diver gets closer, turns out it's a dragon-shaped monster made from tangled wires and cloth. Way scarier than the shark, no joke. It was just standing there, like it owns the lake floor or something. Like what even happened in this lake? Why are there monster statues hiding down here? Turns out it's Lake Neuchâtel over in Switzerland. Go 20 meters down and boom, you'll see them all with your own eyes. That dragon? It's 5 freaking meters long. And guess what? They're all leftover props from a short film shot in 2007. Problem is, they just left them there and dipped. Cold, dark water, barely any visibility. Imagine being the diver who finds this stuff first. Honestly, I'd probably black out on the spot.
Am I the only one who feels like that monster shark might come alive?
For real though, that thing's scarier than an actual shark. So this man's just swimming in this crazy, beautiful emerald sea. Water's crystal clear, totally peaceful, but yo, no idea how deep it goes. He's just vibing, and then out of nowhere, this dark shadow starts speeding straight at him. Yep, a shark, full send. Thing was flying through the water, no time to think. Man just straight up stabs it with a spear, no hesitation. Yeah, sharks don't usually go after humans, but let's be real, it still happens. Especially in the middle of nowhere like that, things can go south real fast. No spear? Man might not have made it back. Dead serious. Even the animal lovers were like, nah, that shark was 100% going for him. You didn't need to be an expert. That shark had murder vibes all over it. Happened in seconds. Full-on nightmare fuel. Even after it was over, that man's gonna remember this forever.
The fact that the shark was invisible just seconds before it showed up? Straight up chills.
Couple men went ice fishing for fun, just chillin', having a good time like always. Then boom, something heavy grabs the line. Not normal heavy. Like what the hell is this heavy? They're freaking out but still yanking that line like crazy. And what comes up? Man, it's a freaking deer head. And no, it doesn't stop there. Right after the head comes the body, just bones. The guys straight up scream, like full panic mode, but they still don't let go. Mad respect. They pull the whole nasty corpse out. It was legit disgusting. Bones all out in the open, barely any meat left, just rot. Me? I drop the rod and run, no question. But they powered through, screaming, but pulling. That's guts, man, for real.
Man, how are you touching that with bare hands?
So there's this girl in a swimsuit just vibing in the ocean, chill as hell. But then she looks around and it's Shark City, like full-on shark squad, everywhere. And she's just smiling? What? Turns out it's a thing. Maldives, shark tour. You float, throw bait, sharks pull up, you film it. Drone shots and insta-clout. People are doing this on purpose. Wild. These sharks? Nurse sharks. They're chill, not really into humans. Kinda soft boys, I guess. They'll swim right up and brush past you. Sounds cute, until it's not. Yeah, attacks are rare, but not zero. So if you're going to the Maldives for this, follow the guide. Don't play games. Pretty ocean follows sneaky danger. Respect it. Nature doesn't care about your selfie.
I don't care how chill they are. There's always one unhinged shark in the friend group. I'm out.
So this guy's exploring an abandoned amusement park. Totally empty, dead quiet. Then out of nowhere, some weird mechanical noise. Man gets curious, starts following the sound, and what he finds, one of those old monster-shaped rides, just moving, alone, no one around. just this thing creaking and groaning by itself. It looks like some dying creature begging to be put out of its misery. Rusted, broken, but somehow it feels alive, and not in a good way. He films the whole thing, and of course the video blows up online. But here's where it gets real creepy. It wasn't just, hey look, spooky ride. People who watched it, they started saying it made them feel off, like deeply uncomfortable, not jump scare scared, just this weird lingering dread. That fear, it actually has a name, submechanophobia. It's the fear of man-made stuff being submerged in water. We're talking shipwrecks, flooded buildings, rusty chains, underwater statues, whatever. Sounds silly at first, like, okay, but it's just wet junk? But the more you look at this stuff, that creeping dread starts crawling up your spine. If this video's making you squirm even just a little, yeah, you might have it too.
Okay, but weren't those statues creepy even without the water?
Fair. That tracks. Honestly, that shark statue from Switzerland? Probably a textbook case of submechanophobia. Meanwhile, deep-sea creatures? Still being discovered. Like right now, as you're watching this. What we know about ocean life? Just the surface. The deep sea's hiding all kinds of alien-level stuff. One of the weirdest? The barreli, aka Macropinna microstoma, found in the Atlantic, Pacific, Indian Oceans, deep, dark waters. And yeah, this thing looks fake. It's got a transparent head, like see-through skull, those glowing green balls inside, eyes. The eyes on the outside, just its nostrils. And get this, it can move its eyes around inside its head, like look up through its own skull. Wild. Even scientists thought it was an alien at first. It's basically the poster child for thalassophobia. The fact that stuff like this is real and still swimming around right now, honestly, gives me the chills.
If earthfish look like that, what do aliens even look like?
One of the most iconic deep-sea creatures, the anglerfish. Yeah, the one with the glowing antenna thing on its head. Anytime someone mentions thalassophobia, this guy shows up. But recently, it popped up in the last place you'd expect, in broad daylight, on a beach, in Spain. A deep-sea fish, alive near land? That basically never happens. Usually they wash up dead or get spotted on a submersible cam. The anglerfish always gets painted as nightmare fuel. Sharp teeth, sunken eyes, that glowing lure waving above its head. It's basically the deep-sea version of a horror movie villain. But plot twist, they're actually really small. Females average like 24 inches, and the males, tiny, like 2 inches. That's it. So yeah, in real life, you might even go, wait, is that kind of cute? Because this rare little guy came so close to shore, a bunch of people got to see it with their own eyes. People were like, no way, I just saw a real anglerfish. Honestly, same. If I got the chance, I'd want to see one too.
Wait, if a deep-sea creature came up, doesn't that mean something's going on down there?
A group of people were out kayaking on the ocean. Chill waves, good vibes, just soaking in nature. Then suddenly, everyone's eyes lock on one spot. Something huge and white was creeping up from the deep. At first, no one had a clue what it was. Then boom, turns out it's 2 orcas. And get this, they swim right under the kayaks, then flex on everyone by lifting their fins out of the water. Straight up breathtaking, like no joke, but also low-key terrifying. You're face to face with pure, wild power. And this wasn't some random lucky moment either. It's part of a thing called the Sea Quest Kayak Tour. You paddle out, and if you're lucky, orcas roll up. Promo meets experience. It's kinda genius. That video went nuts on social. People were like, yo, I need to do this. I watched it too and couldn't stop picturing it, just sitting there in the kayak, watching that massive shadow glide under me. Beautiful and kinda terrifying. That's what real nature feels like, I guess.
Why does an orca look like it's wearing designer? That colorway is too clean.
A diver was swimming deep in the ocean. Just a chill solo dive, nothing unusual, until he sees something and just freezes. Right in front of him, a massive group of whales. But they weren't swimming, they were just floating, straight up. Imagine seeing that in the deep. You'd straight up lose words. Giant sea creatures, perfectly still, lined up like they're asleep. Beautiful? Yeah. But creepy? Also, yeah. Turns out sperm whales actually sleep like that. They float upright, just below the surface. Why? Because whales gotta choose to breathe, even while asleep. So they stay close to the surface, ready to grab a breath anytime. Running into sleeping whales like that, that's nature on hard mode. Like imagine falling off a boat and seeing that below you. You'd never forget it, ever. Quiet ocean, massive still silhouettes. That's straight up horror movie material.
Oh, man, I think I just developed thalassophobia on the spot.